As Chair of the Board of Trustees, it is my great honour and pleasure to welcome you all to the usual place today, as we celebrate the amazing person who turned it from an idea born of desperate need into a glorious life-affirming reality. We all know she's extraordinary. We have all experienced her vision, courage and compassion in action, and many of us have benefited directly from a belief in our own individual potential or through the amazing organisation she envisioned, fought for and co-created the usual place. We are all here right now as members of the incredible community that has grown up of the usual place, or as members of this lovely lady's family. And we are here to celebrate a woman who's touched the lives of countless young people across Dumfries and Cllr. Young people who might have otherwise been invisible, excluded, at risk of isolation and loneliness, and most importantly, deemed not to be expected to fulfil their potential as valuable, active citizens contributing positively to their own communities. Heather Hall did more than lead us. She listened, she encouraged, she enabled and empowered young people to flourish. She stood beside young people when they doubted themselves and celebrated them when they soared. And in doing so, she ignited something powerful, not just within them, but within the communities they live in. She worked with everyone she could to establish the usual place as a place that enables young people to truly be themselves, push boundaries, gain confidence, and engage fully in life and realise that they are far more capable of more than they ever imagined. Taking a needs-led, strengths-based approach, she has, in her own words, always been what she admires most, an upstander, not a bystander. Of course, the usual place is only part of her own story, and like all the young people she has believed in over the years, there is so much more to her. Whilst we draw attention to her work with the usual place, we must acknowledge that nothing just happens out of the blue, that this was the pinnacle of years of experience, knowledge, frustration, and core beliefs built up through a wealth of career and life experience. It's also not definitely the final chapter in an astonishing career, despite retiring. That fire is still well and truly burning. However, we go back to the usual place years. It takes exceptional belief, foresight, drive and resilience, a vision to create a core organisation even when the environment feels empty or uncertain. And in creating it, to gather people, influence it and resources around it in a way that can generate a vibrant, life-affirming community that fills its purpose, touches so many people and makes it so relevant, the way that the usual place is. It also takes real strength of character, resilience and genuine compassion to lead and drive with such magnetism and fire. This amazing person may have conceived the idea, set the foundations and values, planned the script and co-written many of its chapters. But what makes her truly extraordinary is her strength to let go and our beliefs in others, allowing development and growth to continue its path over time. Like each young person who enters the usual place with chapters of their own story written for them, the process of exploring, enabling, challenging, and achieving and learning creates an environment where they take hold of their own lives, adapt the plot, fully engage and write their own story as if it unfolds through different phases and times of their life. This amazing lady has played a significant role. She's a catalyst who has co-created something that is bigger than all of us, a place that means so many different things to so many people and touches us all in many different ways, life-enhancing ways. A usual place of rare dignity and respect where everyone is welcome and everyone can contribute. Her early vision and her values and her dedication have set course for something that now has an extraordinary resilience, purpose and potential to both endure and adapt to the needs of future generations of young people in a changing world. And there's impact beyond the usual place. As chair, I've firsthand seen how Heather Hall has instilled a very positive change in the community of Dumfries and Cllr. She has continually worked to break down barriers, change perceptions, and show that young people with additional support needs, including myself, should not be sidelined. They do achieve their dreams and are active citizens in their own community. I have felt the energy, compassion, and relentless commitment brought to every challenge. There were moments when the road was steep, when resources were thin, and when the future felt uncertain. But Heather never wavered. Dedication kept us all moving forward. Clarity of purpose kept us all grounded. Belief in the young people we serve continues to keep us all inspired. Through Heather's early leadership and the excellent efforts of the staff and volunteers, countless young people have gained skills, qualifications, confidence, and hope. Families have felt pride, communities have been strengthened, and futures have been written. Ladies and gentlemen, we are so grateful to our founder, Heather Hall, and we are delighted that she's been recognised today by Lord Lieutenant Fiona Armstrong on behalf of the King for her service to the community in Dumfries and Galway. I now welcome the Lord Lieutenant of Dumfries, Fiona Armstrong, to make the presentation.
Special introduction. That was wonderful. Thank you so much. Yeah, every time I come into this place, my heart lifts. It really does. And I come here regularly. And today is a very, very special occasion. Heather, I've known you personally for many years. I know the work that you carried out here and the good work that you've done, the fantastic work over the years. And I'm so thrilled that now that work has been recognised at a national level by the King and by the government. So Heather, could I ask you please to come and stand up here with me? Thank you. I would just like to introduce, I'm here as the Lord Lieutenant, the King's personal representative, and I would also like to introduce two of my deputy lieutenants who are sitting up here with me. There is Sarah Landau there on the right and Kate Thompson on the left, and they both know the work that you do here at the usual place, and they wanted to be here, they were thrilled to be here today with me. So, Heather, I have a citation here. And I may be repeating what Amy has already said, but I'm going to read it out anyway because we cannot sing your praises too highly. So, Heather Hall. Heather's journey is a testament to her determination and unwavering commitment to improving the lives of young people with disabilities in Dumfries and Galloway. Her career began as a nurse. I didn't know that. As a nurse where she spent over a decade serving the NHS, before changing to a role within the local council. It was during this time that she identified the critical need for support among young individuals with disabilities, leading to the creation of the Youth Matters Conference. This initiative successfully brought together over 100 young people with experiences of disabilities to discuss their needs and the gaps in community support. As a passionate and dedicated parent, Heather's personal experience fueled her drive to make a difference. Recognising significant gaps in services for young people with learning disabilities, she founded the Inspired Community Enterprise Trust Limited in November 2011. Under her leadership, this expanded rapidly, and in 2015, she led her team through a renovation of the former Townhead Church building, transforming it into what we see today, the magnificent Usual Place, a contemporary cafe and a training hub. Her efforts have allowed many young individuals who might have otherwise faced isolation to thrive and become valuable contributors to their community. And when I'm saying many individuals, I think the number now who've gone through the Usual Place is about 2,000, is that right, Heather? That is more than many. 2,000 young people who might otherwise not have had a voice or a skill. Heather's work includes establishing a training partnership between the usual place and the local college, enabling young people with additional support needs to gain a qualification in hospitality. Then there was the launch of the job experience, the lived experience trainer scheme, which empowers young people with autism to become articulate advocates on local and national stages. I don't need to tell you, Heather is adored and admired and trusted as an ambassador for inclusivity and fairness in her community. Her tenacious and sympathetic approach has been instrumental in creating a more inclusive and supportive community here in Dumfries and Galloway. Her vibrant enthusiasm continues to inspire others, making a profound difference in the lives of those she serves. This has come from the palace by appointment to His Majesty King Charles III, medalists. So, Heather Hall, as the King's personal representative, it gives me huge, huge pleasure to give you this British Empire medal. I'm going to pin it on. For everything you've done and you continue to do. You are a remarkable woman. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, everyone. I'm a bit croaky because I feel a bit overcome. Young people, colleagues, friends and family, and distinguished guests. I stand before you today deeply honoured and truly humbled to accept the British Empire Medal for services to the community. To be recognised in this way is both a privilege and a profound responsibility, and I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to all of those who made this occasion possible. Receiving this award is not something I ever expected. When I began my journey with the usual place, my focus was always on making a meaningful difference in the lives of the remarkable young people and the wider community we serve. It was never about recognition or awards, but about a shared vision of enablement, opportunity, and hope. One of the greatest strengths of the usual place has always been our commitment to putting young people at the heart of what we do. It has been their leadership, insight, and courage that have shaped the direction and development of the usual place, ensuring it's a space where every voice is valued and every contribution matters. I'm immensely proud of all the young people who've led the way, showing us all just what is possible when passion and determination are given room to flourish. The usual place, as many of you know, is much more than just a place. It's a vibrant community, a safe haven, and most importantly, a springboard for young people with additional support needs. Our core values, everyone is of equal worth, everyone can contribute to the community, and everyone should be treated with dignity and respect, are not just words on a page, but the principles we live and breathe every single day. These values are the foundation that has guided us, ensuring that every young person who walks through the usual place's doors is met with dignity and given the support and encouragement that they need to thrive. I'd like also to express my deep pride and appreciation for the board of the usual place, led by Amy, whose vision, leadership, guidance and steadfast commitment have been crucial to the success of the usual place. Their ongoing support and belief in our mission have been a source of strength to me personally and for the organisation as a whole. I was truly delighted when Craig McEwen was appointed to the role of CEO and succeeded me. I had every confidence in Craig's leadership and values and his passion for the usual place. And I can see that despite the difficult economic climate, the organisation continues to flourish under his exceptional and values-based stewardship. Craig has been part of the usual place since we first opened our doors over 10 years ago now. And still he and the whole team are able to bring fresh energy, new ideas and continuing dedication, ensuring that the underpinning values developed by the young people themselves and the spirit of the usual place remain totally at the heart of all that happens here. I'm especially grateful for the trust that was placed in me by our community partners, local authority and the Scottish Government, whose collaboration has enabled us to reach even more young people and their families. Their willingness to work together has strengthened the bonds within our community and enhanced our collective impact. It is through these partnerships that we have been able to innovate, adapt and respond to the evolving needs of the young people that we serve. I would also like to express my sincere gratitude to our funders, whose generosity and belief in our vision have been instrumental in enabling our work. Their support has provided crucial resources, allowing us to continually develop our approach and reach yet more young people who will benefit from the bespoke and tailored vocational opportunities available in the usual place. We're deeply appreciative of every organisation and every individual who's invested in our mission. While I have been privileged to lead the organisation, none of the achievements would have been possible without the tireless dedication of our staff, volunteers, supporters, partners and the young people themselves who inspire us daily. I would also like to thank my family and my friends for their unwavering support and encouragement, especially during the challenging times. Your belief in me has sustained me through this journey and has made this recognition even more meaningful. This medal belongs not just to me, but to everyone who has contributed to our mission at the usual place. It is a reflection of the power of community, a reminder that together we can break down barriers, open doors, and change lives for the better. I'm also conscious today of the many unsung heroes across Dumfries and beyond who give so much of themselves, often without recognition. I accept this award on their behalf as well, and I hope that it shines a light on the value and importance of serving others. As I look to the future, I'm committed to remaining deserving of this honour, and I'm thrilled to continue my journey with the usual place now as a volunteer. I eagerly anticipate many more years spent working alongside our remarkable community, striving together to make a lasting and positive difference. And I can't thank you all enough for coming here and being here today and celebrating this with me. You've got absolutely no idea how much this means to me. Thank you all.
Cllr also gets this frame on the wall. It's from His Majesty the King. It's got the royal signet at the top. His Majesty the King has been pleased to confer the British Empire Medal Civil Division upon Miss Heather Hall.